Hey, what's up guys? So today I want to go over a really cheap microphone that I got from a company named Fifine technology. They basically have different sorts of different microphones that they provide for video makers, audio recorders, etc. But they reached out to me. They were like, hey, we want you to make this video and see if you like this microphone. I did get this microphone for free. So it was my first deal with someone who's, giving me free products to review outside of Amazon, of course. But this chance, I was like, hey, sure. You know what? Like, I've been looking for microphones for all this time. My last video was actually on microphones. So as you can see, this whole video is actually being shot on the microphone that came within. So whatever quality it is, you're gonna see that, and in the end I'll actually plug it into my I'll plug in the SD card into my computer and I'll see how good the audio quality actually is. So I want to quickly go over the different reasons why you would buy a lav mic over any other microphone. So this is a lav mic. It actually, the first biggest perk of this thing is that it's $20. Like, for me at least, I've spent so much money on microphones. This Rode Video Pro Plus microphone, it's basically like $300. You can get it for like $250 on a sale. But normally these can go from, really high ranges just because they're shotgun microphones. They have a lot of technology in them. And even the Rode wireless microphones, they're basically lav mics, same thing as this. I don't know how good the quality is because I haven't tested this one out yet, but that one gave a decent, it was just okay quality. It wasn't like the best movie standard or cinema standard, but it was good quality that got the job done. So that's why I'm kind of curious to see how good this quality is, because this is literally $20. So the second good thing about this microphone is that it actually plugs in right into my camera. So I don't have to do any post work. I don't have to record it on external microphone or anything like that. I don't have to use my Zoom. It basically records right into my camera, and I can actually see the levels right as I'm recording now. If it's too high, too low, I can adjust that. I can fix it on the go instead of recording something completely different off the table. Third thing I like about lav mics, this is not specific to this microphone at all, but it's about lav mics, is that they basically don't need that much surrounding to be perfect. So what I'm trying to say is you don't need actual soundproofing done in your room if you want good audio. So usually if you just wear a lav mic on your collar or something, it will work out perfectly nice and you'll have a good quality audio without actually doing too much around the space either. So you can obviously take this outside, and while you're vlogging or doing anything like that, it's just really good quality for really less maintenance as per se. So what I'm trying to say here is you can basically use this microphone almost anywhere and you'll get guaranteed good quality. Now I don't know specifically about this microphone exactly, but definitely if we're looking at something like a Rode wireless microphones, they basically will give you that really good quality and you don't have to worry too much about setting up your shots and stuff like that. So as long as you have a base setting, your decibels are low, you're not peaking out on the audio, most likely you'll have good audio. So that was the third good thing about this microphone. I think the fourth obvious one is it's super tiny. I am basically you've probably seen those vloggers, even if they're using a DSLR or a mirrorless, they'll have this Video Mic Pro Plus on top of their camera. And basically I would say that it makes the size of your camera look almost 1/5 more than it actually is. So adding a microphone on top basically makes it look a lot bigger, not to mention that it actually adds weight, and then you have to worry about all those kind of things. And a lot of the times you can't even see what's going on behind this microphone, because if you're vlogging holding this like I am right now, I actually have my Video Mic Pro Plus right on top and I can't really see the settings on the back or anything like that. So it kind of just has to be tinkered around and see if it's even recording sometimes. So another problem with Rode Video Mic Pro Plus is that they'll have a battery indicator or a power indicator on the back. So if you don't pay attention, sometimes that's actually off, and if the wire is actually plugged into your camera, it's going to record zero audio. So you basically have nothing. So that's another perk of this thing. You're carrying it around and you basically have a tiny setup. And even if you are shooting on a mirrorless, it's game changer, because you just have this one little thing attached to your camera, and you can actually tuck this behind your shirt or whatever you want to do, and you're basically on the go. So in the package, I just want to quickly go over what actually includes. So the box kind of looks like this. As I did mention, it's like 20 bucks, so don't expect too much tech coming out of this. They do have extra covers for the microphones. I believe these come in handy if someone's wearing different color of a shirt or something. So for example, I'm wearing black work nice. They have another black one, and then they have another holder for, you know, just in case you lose this, just to clip onto your shirt, etc. So they have an extra clip in there, and then they have 3 different colors. They have black, red, and orange, which I think is pretty standard. They should have added a blue if they're gonna do it anyways, but you know, this is just extra. You don't actually need it. Everything is here. So I am recording on it, so I can't really show you everything, but they basically have an aux cable right here. Actually, I can show you that. They have a long aux cable. It's long enough for vlogging. It's long enough for sitting in a spot and shooting. And then you basically have a splitter here. And what I believe this is for is if you have 2 people and you want to plug in another lav microphone into that, you can definitely do so, and you'll have 2 people talking at the same time now, instead of, you know, just recording 1 person. I think that's kind of big. You need this splitter. Like, I might actually plug in something and see how it works, but you do kind of have to remember that once you do this, your whole setup eventually becomes, you know, 2 different recordings being recorded at the same time. So if there's overlap, if you're just recording the same thing again and again, it might give you some problems with the audio. And then they have a long extension cable, so it's like a super long extension for your aux, and then you finally have the aux that goes inside your camera. So that's kind of what my wire system kind of looks like at the moment, but it doesn't have to be this complicated. I mean, I can just plug this wire straight in and it'll work, just to keep it simple. But I just kind of wanted to, you know, test out this whole system, if the wires even work, or, you know, how good of a quality can $20 bring us. So to answer that question, I think I've talked enough. I'll now plug it into a laptop and see how good the quality is, and we'll see how it goes. So let's check it out. So I'm currently listening to all the audio quality here, and I'm trying to see if, you know, it's good quality, because so initially I left my windows open just to see, you know, like initially how much ambient sound is being picked up, and to my surprise, a lot of actual ambient sound was being picked up. So as soon as I closed the window, it basically, you know, shut down everything in the background, and it made my sound quality much better. So another thing that I did do in my camera was I went into the settings and I decreased the decibel value, so it's not maxing out, it's not peaking to the red levels. So audio is basically clean at this time, and whatever I'm shooting is actually pretty nice. And you can see how much actual, like, $20 worth a microphone can get you. Like, you can hear me right now. This audio quality is coming from a $20 microphone on Amazon right now. Like, you don't actually need to get that expensive of gear to get good audio. Like, as a filmmaker, I've seen so many things. Like, I've spent so much money on, you know, just different ways to improve my audio, sound design. It's definitely been, you know, like soundproofing the whole room, getting an audio recorder such as a Zoom H6 with an external boom microphone, shotgun microphone, and then, you know, getting on top of microphone, and then getting a wireless lav microphone. Well, I've done all those things, and I would say I've spent more than $1,000 just getting good audio. And you know, when I realized how good the quality here is, like, you might have to make some couple adjustments. I'll make some adjustments now, and you can see the difference. Like, is it any better? Like, it's probably super better, and you probably won't be able to tell the difference between a really, really good microphone and this microphone. This video is not sponsored at all. They just gave me a free microphone to test out and see, like, you know, make a review on how good the quality is. And I think this thing is, you know, really, really nice, because for $20, as I mentioned over and over again, it's really cheap. And the way that it works and the way it sounds, I'm definitely in. So this was it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, please make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and yeah, this is about it. So yeah, you don't need to spend that much money on your audio. Just spend some good money, learn some things like, you know, not to peek into the red zone on your audio, like on your camera, etc. But this basically, you know, $20, it saves you time, it saves you effort. I think the only extra time this actually takes is mounting it onto your collar or something, which for me is even harder because I have this whole beard on top, but it's not a big deal. And I mean, it kind of is nice because this basically works as a wind resistant. But yeah, that's about it for today's video. And if you guys enjoyed it, hit that thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.